Hey everyone, this is Clossi, and today I'm going to show you a common Joseki. I know I haven't been showing, I only have one common Joseki video up. Whoops, that ain't a Joseki. I only have one Joseki video up, and I had forgotten about that playlist, and so yeah, I'm going to add to that playlist. So here, this is a common Joseki, and I'm going to go over the moves for how they work. So first off, as I showed in my last video, black has two responses here, A or B, and depending on the rest of the board, you'll choose whichever one suits your situation. So first off, for simpler reasons, I want to go for B, and then black can go here, white goes here, and then black seals white in. This is common Joseki sequence, and you don't want to do this because this cut's just annoying. The common shape here is this. This is the good shape you want to use, and you can use this shape in several other positions in your games. um, White also has this choice, but this kind of makes black thicker, and it doesn't give you this uh, under open skirt, I think is what this is called. It doesn't give you this open skirt on the top. So this is more common. This is still a move, and if you really want to just go for points, you can do this variation. So like, for example, if black doesn't have a stone over here and you play this variation, you can then come in over here, maybe go high, and then black's thickness is doing absolutely nothing and you got a really solid corner. I mean, this is also a Joseki depending on the situation on the board, but this is most common. A is the one I really want to go over because there's a common Joseki mistake that many people, if they don't know about it, will fall right into, and that's this Hane right here. So the reason that many people do this is because they think it's the same Joseki as this common 3-3 Joseki. In actuality, it's not, because here, this white stone makes all the difference. So for white, the punishment is to Nobi down right here, and this is black's last chance to recover. Black has to fix this cut, and then white can connect under. Black seals, and this is not as good as the game, because first off, the direction issue, this move says the top's more important than the right. So already we can see that black's focusing on the right and not the top, so it's already wrong direction. And then white gets sente on top of it. There's also this cut to think about. It's just not as good as it should be. But many who don't know this punishment period will block right here just to keep the top. And this is where this cut comes into play. This is a vital mistake. So after this cut, this stone or these three stones will die. One of the two will die. So first off, if black tries to run right here, the most obvious one, white will go right here. Black tries to get out. There's this Tsuji. And these three black stones are now dead. There's no way to get out of this. You can try this. You just die. You can try cutting right here, but you don't have any follow-ups. There's no ladder. There's just nothing you can do. There's no way out of this. If you try to save this, these two black stones die. And this is much better than what should have been in the game. So this is a common Joseki mistake, this Hane. Make sure you remember this is very important. You could easily fall behind in an opening for no good reason, all because you just didn't know this Hane was not playable. So the Nobi's the correct move. And then we follow this Joseki sequence, and voila, we have a Joseki. Now we have some questions. First off, black is allowed to Tanuki from this and take Sente. There's also some common follow-ups, which if you want to respond, this is the normal move. If you're worried about this stone, if white jumps out, or if white goes out like this, you can just connect under. If white goes down, black goes over, white connects, black plays this move, and now black is connected. So you can't cut these black stones off. and this position, so this position's fine. And there's no, white doesn't want to do this yet because white wants to save this Aji stone for later, so white will probably just take a big move. Also, there is some weakness for white. After this happens, later, if black wants to Atari this, throw in Atari here, there's a cut here now. So if, first off, this is the ladder. Second off, if not, if white thinks it's not going to happen, Atari, take, and now white has liberty issues. White will die on the inside. So this cut now becomes effective if white tries to play this sequence too early. So it's important to note that this move leaves these cuts. So don't do it until, you want to time this move correctly. You don't want to do that just randomly. I mean, this move's not a mistake, but you want to make sure your timing's correct. But also for black, make sure you keep in mind that these moves do exist in your position. So you want to keep the Aji here, or weakness, in mind. But otherwise, this is a common Joseki, and it's an even result. Depending on the board, this can be, this is very playable on many boards, but you want to make sure that you choose the right Joseki for the right board. So I specified that in my last video on common mistakes, where they chose a direction issue, direction mistake. So yeah, but that goes into opening theory and stuff like that. Right now, this is common Joseki. Black has the ability to Tanuki. Also, if you're really, really worried about this, you can just do this, and now your group's completely fine. I mean, this is also fine. To me, though, I feel that this is a bit slow, and I prefer to be faster. But this is, I believe this might also be a Joseki. I just don't usually play it. Nevertheless, this is a Joseki, and even if white gets stone out here, you don't worry about it. This group's completely fine. If you play this 016 move, you don't need to worry about your group. You can Tanuki now. This is a really solid group. So yeah, that's basically it for that Joseki. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.